Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And let's see, what have I done since we were here last? I've been to the junkyard a few times. I picked up these three cars. I kept them here because there's very little relating the three of these, except that they're all, these are the factory colors for all of these. They're all green, which I thought was interesting, even though the DB5 over there is kind of a much lighter green than the green on the Pagani Zonda here and the Chevy Cordoba. Now, these two are done. I really should do a Zonda. I think I did one once a long time ago. I'm not sure. It's been long enough I don't remember. And as I was doing this car, I was thinking this would be a nice one to do if I hadn't already finished it. I'm a big fan of the way the color covers the carbon fiber parts of the car. It looks really good, and this green is really, really nice. But this car is all done, and it's $300-something thousand, I think. No, over, let's see, call it $770,000. Let's see, $776,000 for that car. So I have to keep it in mind to do one of those if I find another one. And over here is the Cordoba, and this is not a car I really wanted to do, but I went ahead and picked it up anyway because it's one of the new Chevy DLC cars, the most recent DLC, and I went ahead and picked it up just for funsies, even though it's really kind of a boring car to do. I mean, it's only, what, $61,000? And they haven't added performance parts specific to the Chevy cars the way they did with the Mercedes cars. I'm still hoping that that'll happen at some point, but you can't do a lot in the way of upgrading it. The whole exhaust is all stock. Most of the engine is stock. Like there's no manifolds. The only performance pieces you can put on here are the alternator, the power steering pump there, the coils, the ignition. The wires are not performance, the distributor and stuff is, the pistons are, but other than that it doesn't make it into much of a car, really. And one thing I did do in particular was I changed the rims, because there is a stock Cordoba rim that looks like a dinner plate, and I decided to try something else. This is the Bolt Cape rim, which has kind of a chrome hubcap over the rim, and you can paint the rim, which is what I've done here. I matched the rim color to the body of the car, and you can see the green through the chrome hubcap, which I think looks pretty cool. I might try one of these with a different set of rims at some point, just to see if I can make it look any better. But this one is not worth a whole lot of money, so we'll kick it out the door. And last over here is, this of course is an Aston Martin Db5, and I have done some work on it, not a lot. The engine work needs to be done. You can see there that it's a massive rust. The wheels are off of it because I've taken the brakes off. All the wheels are done, actually. These are the wheels for the car. They're all chromed with new rubber. And I have brake parts. I have some excess tie rods there from something. But I have all the brake parts that I've taken off and replaced. But this car needs to be finished. And it's already $623,000 as it stands. And this is a car that I will always buy and restore because they're so valuable. Plus, I just think it's a really cool looking car. So I will always do these. But the plan now is to go to the junkyard and see if we can find something else. Let's take a quick look in here and see if there's anything simple. Let's see, this is exhaust, brakes, and painting. What I really like to do is grab the ones that just want to have like the car repainted in the stock color, because those are pretty quick. And I'm always looking for another case. It's been a while since I've... Okay, here we are. It's a Mercedes. I think this is the mod. I really want a Mercedes SLS. Oh, hey, look! I've been looking for one of these for a while. Because I did do one of these cars when the Mercedes DLC came out, but I liked it a lot, and I should have kept it, but I sold it just to see how much it was worth, and I decided that I would find one and keep it for myself. This one I'm going to keep, so I'll go ahead and stick this bad boy in the garage. Let's see what else is here. That looks like a Charger or a Challenger. Cuda, it's a Hemi Cuda. We'll probably buy that too. And this is a Nomad. In fact, we will certainly buy this. Okay, let's see what else is here. That looks like the AMG. This mod has a bit of an issue. The part for the front bumper is not actually in the config file, and when you buy the car, you can't repair the bumper and you can't buy one. So you have to go into the config files for the particular mod. You have to find it in the workshop folder, and you have to add front bumper _2 to the list of allowable parts to get this to show up. I might buy this one too. Let's see what else is here. That's an F111. That's an F150 Mustang Mach 1. It is a 150, right? No, it's not. It's the Colorado. Mercedes Pagoda. Yeah, I'm not. It's only $7,000. Well, closer to $8,000. Value of $7,000. This is a terrible car, though. I mean, let me rephrase. It's not a great. I mean, it builds out nicely like anything, but it's kind of a. I don't really like the look of it, and it's not exciting to do. So I think I've done 2 of them. I don't think I'll ever do another one. I might do the Gullwing Mercedes if I ever find one again. I'm gonna buy this AMG over here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go back to the garage. Okay, so what do we have here? I'm going to put this on there. I actually wanted it on 1. I'm going to move this over here. Put the CUDA over there. There we go. So let's cosmetically fix these all up here. I've been playing a lot of Tank Mechanic Simulator again, and the button pushes are just slightly different as to which parts you're going to remove. So I keep doing the Car Mechanic Simulator button pressing. So see that right there, front bumper B. That doesn't show up normal. That doesn't show up unless you go into the mod config folder and fix it. Okay, so I saw this and this. Hood B, trunk B. That's seat 10 leather D, and oh, the steering wheel is a clamshell, so I don't need that. So what all do I have here already? Front end, front bumper, tail lights. And let's see, left rear door. So I need door B's, front, let's see, so the doors are all B. Because they all have that stripe on them. Left front, right front. Right rear, don't need the left door. I have, let's see, there's only one of each fender. And it looks like it only has one mirror for each door. So we need, and the rear clamshell, and that, and that. I think that's pretty close to everything. Oh, I don't think I got that bumper. So it's going to be like rear bumper B, or not, since there's only one rear bumper. I'm going to need a license plate, and then we can set this car aside for now. Okay, body condition at 100%. Excellent. Radiator fan housing B. I never know which one a car actually needs until I put the radiator in. Okay, perfect. Or at least perfect, good enough for now anyway. Well, this car has like no body parts on it. And since this is a DLC car and not a mod car, everything is going to be in here. Oh god, this is such a pain. It drops out of install mode for the interior so easily. Gee, I have to come over here and get it to stay put. Oh, I sure as hell thought I bought plates. Okay. There's no manifold on that engine. Sometimes when I do one of these, if I'm not going to work on it right away, I'll replace the shaker part that sticks through the hood so that it won't look so strange with that big hole in the hood with nothing in it. There's not even a top on this engine. There's no cylinder heads, there's no intake manifold, so I can't even put the shaker on it. I'm going to need that, but not now. Oh yeah, this is the one that's weird because the tank is in there sideways. What's that front pipe? It's V8A. Yeah, it doesn't have it. Okay, we've got to get the rust and everything cleaned up off of it. And you can do this with a car still up on the lift, which amuses me. Okay, perfect. Now we can paint it. And I think I'll keep it that purple. I like that color. Yeah, that's not too bad. I wonder if I can make it a little brighter. No, that's the wrong way. Probably want increase the saturation. That's what I'm talking about. That looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that car's going to look sharp when it's finished. I actually meant to move it over there. I do like how the parts have a unified kind of theme to them. They have all the stripe that goes from front to back and side to side. Since you either get a livery or you get something like this that's done in the body. I have two Mercedeses in here. I haven't had that in a while. Not since I had all those Mercedes 300s in here. There's like no body parts on this car. This makes me happy because the I mean, when the Mercedes DLC came out, I found all the cars fairly quickly, and I did all of them right away. Oops, I'm gonna need to get that. I did all of them pretty quickly, but they didn't have when the DLC came out and I did all those cars. They didn't have performance parts for them. And then, like a week later, they released all the performance parts for the various Mercedes-es. And I have done, since then, all of them with the new parts, except for this car. This is the only one that I haven't been able to find again until now. So this is nice. I get to see how this behaves. I need to see if they have all those bits and pieces for it. Let's see, this is M159. Yeah, this is stuff that's I haven't gotten to use before. And this is going to be Rad Fan B. I have a feeling that it's not going to let me do that until the engine is done. I can see though that I need like 6 clips for it. Let's take that off for now. No. I think I'm going to have to bump up my mouse sensitivity here in the game because it seems like it's really sluggish lately. And the mouse is set on its highest possible setting. Can't remember if this car has a front plate or not. It does. That's surprising. Okay, that should get the body to 100. Yep. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, good. It does have performance exhaust parts. Alright, let's get this thing down here and we'll go and paint it. That canary yellow is actually not bad. But since this is going to be my car, it's going to be my color. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I am super happy with it already. Oh my god, it looks good. What's the value? $223,000? That's not bad at all. And the red interior, I mean, the interior was red to begin with. So yeah, this really works for me. Oh, it has. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one that has that weird drivetrain, because it doesn't have. It doesn't have a suspension arm rear end. It has a double wishbone rear end. The transmission is here, and this great big thing is the drive shaft. The crazy long, huge drive shaft, and the transmission is way back in the back, while the clutch and everything is up here, attached to the back of the engine. Just seems really weird to me. Oh, it's the... I'm like, why are you not coming out? It's because of the bearing. Because I hadn't shifted the camera far enough to see it. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Come back here. Couldn't remember if I got the sway bar end link off, but I did apparently. I don't usually do it this way. I've taken like the entire running gears out of the car. We can go ahead and drop it and get the engine out even at this point. It'd be just a shell, doesn't even have a chassis under it. knew it. It doesn't want these to... gotta click on the engine. It doesn't want these to be in there. Alright, that thing is a mess. Okay, now we gotta process through all the garbage that we just took off this car. So that's 6, 12, 18, 19, 20 rubber bushings. And a full set of disc brakes. I have a set of disc brakes in my inventory already. Those are ones that I bought for the DB5. I don't want to just use them up because I would have to buy them again, so I might as well just get everything I need here. I try to have exactly as many parts as I need at any given time on hand, rather than having a bunch of excess inventory. I'm going to need... I have a pair of inner tie rods already, so I'm going to just see if I can remember what I've got here. Yeah, I got a pair of inner tie rods already. I probably bought extra when I was working on the other cars. Actually, you know what? Those actually might be for the Aston Martin. I may have taken those off of that car. I can't remember. Is it there? I can't tell. There's the sway bar. No, they're there. Okay, so I bought extra ones. So what else? The sway bars will need to go. And those are all sway bar B. And let's take a look at the rest of this stuff. The hubs will need to go. The clutch parts will need to go. So that's 4 bearings. Rear B. Front wheel hub. So 2 front wheel hub, 2 rear wheel hub B, 4 bearings, 2 wheel hub caps. So gearbox stuff. All the clutch parts. We'll try to repair that. See if they added the M159 transmission here. And they did. So what's left? That should be just suspension arms and axles and stuff. So let's see what we can repair out of this stuff. Looks like quite a bit. I didn't see anything fail. Yeah, we repaired a bunch. Nothing. We didn't break anything. We didn't repair everything either, but that's fine. So I need one of each of these, and we didn't repair that drive shaft, so we need to buy one of those. Upper suspension arm, front knuckle C. And rear axle knuckle housing D. And now we just need to get together our double wishbone shock absorbers for the front and back. And then we'll be ready to assemble the chassis. Actually, that's not true. I need to look at those wheels and see if I want to use them or if I want to pick something else. That should be all 4 of those, yeah. Okay, so these are rim Mercedes SLS, and they're all 19-inch. What does that look like up close? Those are rim Mercedes SLS B even. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and use those for now. I might change them later. Let's see if we can repair any of these. That one was 31. I should be able to repair that rim. Both of these rims, actually, we should have a reasonably good chance of repairing. That one is 10%. $24. I think we'll probably be able to repair at least 3 of these. 2 of them are borderline. Yeah, so we successfully repaired 3 of those rims. So we got to buy 1 more in 19. And these tires are 265, 35, 19. And the other ones are 295, 30, 19. Okay, 265, 35, 19. Got the right size for that one. 295, 30, 19. Got the right size for that one. Excellent. Yeah, this is two-tone. It's two-tone black and like bare metal. If I chromed it, it would just wipe that all out. Okay, that's all the tires that need mounting. Okay, that wheel we left over there on the balancer is done. I think I have 2 more still to get finished. All right. I'm thinking this car is going to be powerful too when it's done. I'm looking forward to driving it. I just noticed there's no brake servo there. I wonder if I hope I bought one. So this should be, the 295s will be in the back, the 265s in the front. Okay, this is gonna bug me, so I have to pull that down and get that brake servo in there. I guess I didn't buy one. What the hell did I just buy? Brake shoe? I did. Jeez. And the 265 right there. At least it presented me with the right one. This is kind of like doing one of the rear engine cars, the Porsches or the Paganis, where the engine is in the back and you can't assemble the rear end completely until the engine is back because the transmission is back there. In this case, of course, the engine is in the front, but the transmission is at the back. Now those things that came off, those all strike me as being things that I can get in the performance store. I'm pretty sure those throttles were. Yeah, there's the intake manifold and the fuel rail. So I'll need those. So what do I have here? I'm going to try to do this. Somewhat methodically. Get rid of replace thing. Nope, not going to be able to use that. Okay, so what else? See, that's not going to be a performance piece. They didn't have a specific power steering pump. Water pump pulley. Alternator will be water pump we might be able to repair. I'm sure I'm going to need more rollers and stuff. What is in here? Oh, wow. Spark plugs will replace. Probably have to get all the wires and stuff out of there. Alright, wait, let's pause here again. So we need 8 spark plugs. There was a roller B, and the V8 pulley, and the water pump pulley. So the rest of this stuff, we'll see if we can repair it and reuse it. We're not going to be able to replace. There's no power steering pump, so I need to get the water pump. Go ahead and get pistons while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no power steering pump. There are, however, crankshaft A. I'm not sure what that is. Water pump. Okay, so now got to figure out what comes out of here and in what order. I guess the timing shoes, yeah. Looks like there's 5 of them. So can I have the chains now? No. Cam gear. Oh, this one has all of its. I don't know why that went past me. The head cover was on it, so the camshaft caps are all there. I need to buy 16 of these camshaft caps. Is there anything that goes on the back of the engine? No. Make sure it's not one of those ones that has a thermostat or something tucked back there in the rear. Okay, so where are we now? So that camshaft A, so I need 4 of those. And I need to buy 16 of these camshaft caps. I will need to buy the chains and There were like, there's not an oil pan, so I know I need that. There were like, how many of these? I'm pretty sure I just bought more than I need, but I can't remember which was which. What did I come here for? I came for 4 of these, and 1 each of these. Presumably I'm going to need these manifolds. Okay, so let's do this real quick here. So I got that and that. 2 B's, 2 B's, 2 C's, and an A. And I have, let's see, there's a C, 2 B's, 2 C's, and 1 A. 2 B's, 2 C's. I'll need 1 A, so I bought 1 extra one. So what do we have left? I know I'm going to need to replace those cam gears. So that's it. I got head cover B, so presumably I need head cover A. So there's no bearing caps in there. I need to buy all of those. And since it's a V8, it's the same. 3 of the crankshaft caps and 8 rod caps. And the pistons are just standard ones, so those can all just, those are going into the trash right away. Okay, crankshaft 5 and 8. How much you want to bet we're not going to repair either of those? Let's just get prepared. Engine block and crankshaft right there for when these, yep, I knew it. Just buy them now. So we're basically building this engine from the ground up. I'm sure I need an oil filter for it too. I didn't look to see, although I assume it's going to be the yellow V8 oil filter. I always enjoy putting these in, because you can, as it comes together and you see the mechanism and everything and you can picture it. I do wish that they had like a transparent view where you could watch it run, see the crankshaft going around, see the pistons going up and down. I think that'd be really cool. See how the engine actually works, because once you put the oil pan on it, you can't see it anymore. There's a roller A that goes up there. See, there was only one roller on the engine from when we started, and I replaced it, but I need like one A and another B. Probably more than that even. Actually, I know, and I saw that there was a belt. Of course there's a belt, there's always a belt. And there's probably even a belt tensioner that goes in there, in here somewhere too. Since I've only done this car one time before, and it was a little while ago. There's a roller A that goes right there, I'll bet. And probably a belt either a roller or a belt tensioner that goes here. Let's get the belt. I'm going to buy a couple of these. Ah, it tricked me. I need 3 roller A's. Oh, that's where the oil filter goes. And there's an intake cover. Intake front, intake top. I bet there's 2 of those. God, they have a lot of bolts on this thing. Whoa. Calm down there. I was trying to zoom the camera in a bit, and it was shooting me right in there, like, boom. I swear I spend more time messing with the camera angles in this thing. There is a setting in the options to have it not zoom the camera to things that you click on. And maybe I'll try that. I mean, most of the time, that's a useful thing to have happen. I mean, you click on, if you're working at one end of the car and you need to get to the back end of the car, you can reach out and click something and boom, you're there. That's handy. But sometimes it goes nuts. And it like yanks you right into the guts of the engine while you're trying to work on something. Coils. And I just remembered, I know I'm going to need to have a starter. Okay, these coils... I was going to say that I was done, but I'm not done. These coils, now we're done. So everything should be in there like it's supposed to be. Okay, where is it? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. What? Oh, I bought clip Bs. I bought a bunch of clip Bs. I was trying to figure out where the hell the oil went, and I forgot. The oil, you actually install the oil reservoir separately. And so I was like, what in the hell is happening here? It's kind of like the Porsche Carrera GT with the V10 engine. The oil fill cap is actually located on the transmission. So you install the engine, but you can't put oil in it until the transmission is in place. And this has this separate oil reservoir. It's got this enormous drive shaft. Okay, and now we can, since we're here, go ahead and reassemble the back end. Oh, wait a minute. That's the old one. Yeah, I'll always try to repair an old transmission. See, that's $1150 for that, fully repaired, as opposed to like 30 or 40 bucks for scrap value. So I'll always try to repair the old transmissions and sell them once they're repaired, because it's a nice little chunk of change to get back. And I love this. I can't get over that it took me so long to figure out that you could actually do this. I had no idea. Alright, so we should be totally 100% now. Perfecto. So now we can move it over to the dyno. And I want to move you over there. And I want to move you there. And then we go test this car. It's so pretty. God, I love it. Oh God, I could just sit and look at that all day. Okay, so we had 558. Let's see what we get now. I'm gonna have to go back to my previous video and see what kind of an increase we had original with the when the DLC first came out, before there was any performance updates. $895 is not too shabby. It's only a 60% increase. To double this would be, let's see, 8 and 8 is 16, carry the 1, 11, carry the 1, would be like 1,116 horsepower. So this is still pretty good. And since it's my car, it would be kind of babied anyway. Let's go out and take it for a drive. I do like the gull wing on this. I wish you could close the door from inside the car, though. It annoys me that you can't. And this is one of those ones that's an automatic, unless it has the flappy paddle gearbox. I don't think it does. I think that's the gear shift right there. I wonder what that's... I can't quite read that either on that display. And does that say 243 kilometers per hour? It thinks it's going that fast sitting still? Because there's no clutch. So it's definitely an automatic. And I want that track, and I want that car. Okay, I'm here. I can see the little display there just to the left of the speedometer. It says, I guess that's the GPS distances or something. 2.6 kilometers, the Black Lion, High Street, 293 something, CM 1640A Epping. I assume that's United Kingdom. 2.7 kilometers, Billie Jean's, High Street 26. 2.8 kilometers, the Talbot, High Street 275. 2.8 kilometers, the George and Dragon. I'm gonna have to look those up and see what those are. Okay, so, and it does say it's got like a gear shift thing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's in 5th gear now, apparently. 243 kilometers, 102 degrees centigrade. I assume that's the coolant. I never really looked at these very closely. And let's go ahead and take it down the track. Oh my god, I'm so happy with it! I can't get over how good it looks. I'm so happy with this. I'm so glad I finally found one for my collection. Let's see what she does. It shouldn't be too squirrely. Not like some of the super duper high horsepower cars that we've done. Am I drifting to the right? Yeah, a little bit. It looks good. It looks really good going down the track. Kind of bouncy. What did we get? 212? Oh, step on the brake and skid and spin. There we go. So we got 212. That's not too bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I mean, obviously I'm not going to sell this car. I just want to see how much it's worth. 456,000, 91,000 restoration bonus. So we're looking at $550,000, $550,000, $547,000. Yeah, not too bad at all. Definitely gonna have to refer back to my old video on this car and see what kind of performance it had, as opposed to how it behaves now. Because I liked it before, and I like it even more now. I can't get over how long the front end of it is. The nose is way long. Okay, so I'm really going to have to rearrange my parking. because I still have a lot of junk in there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move. In fact, I'm going to keep this in here for a little while so I can look at it, because I like looking at it. And we'll have to work on these other cars later. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I really, really like that car a lot. And it came out really well. I'm really pleased with it. So that's going to wrap this one up. I have more cars to work, as always, but we'll call this one done, and we'll just kind of enjoy our laurels here. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm always happy to have people come and watch this stuff. So I hope to see you again here for our next Junkyard adventure. This one worked out pretty well. I'm pleased with what we found in the junkyard today. So on that note, bye for now.